Shalom, shalom. We are the disciples of Yahweh Shai. We come out here day in and day out, teaching that the blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans are the original Jews of the Bible, and death to the white man, woman, and child for the enslavement of the Lord's chosen people. Now, the Most High is coming back. The events that's taking place are prophesied in this Bible. The food shortage. A lot of sinners will die because of it. A lot of those will be put to death because there is no water to quench your thirst. But the Lord said that those who keep my commandments, those who keep themselves, they will be delivered from death. Now, the duty of the watchman is to warn the children of Israel that the Most High requires of us to turn from our ways. That if we do not, then death and destruction is heading your way. Now, nobody else is doing it. Your Muslim imams, no one is on the highways and the byways like the Lord's prophets. The nation of Israel. No one is on the highways and byways. So because no one is not on the highways and byways, the Lord sent his prophets out here to wake up his children. Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 1. Again, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring this sword upon the land, if the people of the land take command of their coast, and set them for their watchmen. So, the men on the highways and byways, they're meant to be watchmen for the nation of Israel. They are to see the danger coming, and when the danger comes, when the danger is coming, they are to sound a trumpet. Alarm the people that danger is coming. And if they are not prepared, they will get caught up in that danger. Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. The watchman's duty is to be a watchman, to let the children of Israel know that danger is on the rise. Because if the people get caught up in danger, then that is the people's fault. But the men in these garments such as me that I'm dressed up in, we are the Lord's prophets. And those who mock will be put to death by the Lord. Those who laugh will be put to death by the Lord. Because the Lord will not hold his tongue anymore concerning wickedness. The Lord will not hold his tongue anymore concerning pride. But the watchmen of the nation of Israel, we got to lift up our voices like a trumpet. Nobody else is doing it. Not your Christian pastor, not your Muslim imam. They're not out there risking their lives. They're not out here letting you know that the Lord requires of you to come back to him by keeping his commandments. But the men of the Lord are. We ought to lift our voices up like a trumpet and shout. The children of the Lord, their transgression, and the house of Jacob, their sins. Transgression is when you break the laws of God. When you break the laws of God, you commit a transgression against the law, which is an offense. Adultery. A married woman, a married man dealing with another woman that is married to a man that is adultery, and a judgment for that is death. So, if the judgment for a man lying with another man's woman, that is adultery. If that punishment is death, then the punishment for celebrating American holidays is death, because that is idolatry. The transgressions that the children of Israel committed against the Lord by breaking his commandments. No other pastor, no imam, no other spiritual teacher teaches about that. They have to come out and lift up their voices like a trumpet and show the children of Israel their transgressions, their sins that they commit against the Lord. Because on a day when you fear, the Lord is going to send it upon you, and you're going to pray into the Lord, and the Lord is going to laugh. The Lord is going to mock. He's not going to hear your prayers. Second Ezra chapter 13 and verse 17. For they that were not left were in heaviness. Now understand I the things that are laid up in the latter days, which shall happen unto them and to those that are left behind. So those that are left behind on this earth are those who do not die from the atrocities that will happen to America. Those who are taken away are those who are going to be put to death. That can be put to death by starving to death, by dying of thirst. That is how the taken away are put to death, because of starvation of food, because they die, because there is no water to drink. Verse 19, therefore are they coming to great peril and many necessities, like as these dreams declare. Yet it is easier for him that is in danger to come into these things than to pass away as a cloud out of the world and not to see the things that happen in the last days. So, what you're seeing transpire in front of your eyes is the last days. Whether you know it, whether you do not know it. The things that's happening today are what's going to lead up to the last days or the coming of Christ. Those who are taken away are those who are put to death, either from famine, from starvation of food, from not being able to drink water, from getting put to death. The taken away are those who die. Those who are left behind are those who keep the commandments, who does not die from lack of food, who does not die from lack of water for thirst. Second Ezra chapter 15 in verse 5. Behold, says Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. A lot of death is happening. A lot of destruction is happening. And everywhere you look, there's a new plague. There's a new plague that's wiping America, that's killing off the people that are weak. And the people that die from these plagues, the people that die from these viruses, they die because ultimately they're sinners. They break the Lord's commandment. They think that they will continue to commit sin and the Lord will not put them to death. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So wickedness has polluted the whole earth. Every law that America has is against the laws of the Lord. America says it's okay to be a homosexual. The Lord say any homosexual will be put to death. America says it's okay to commit idolatry. The Lord says you cannot and you shall not have any gods other than me. I am a jealous power. I will visit the iniquity of them who hate me with death, destruction, and pestilence and sickness says. The laws of America are against the laws of the Lord. So, because America is so wicked, and because they promote Satanism, witchcraft, wizardry, foolishness, the Lord will not hold his tongue anymore concerning America's sin. The Lord will destroy America. And anybody who wants to cleave to America will get destroyed with America. Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them of those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. So, a lot of us, we sin against the Lord, we break the Lord's commandments. And when we break the Lord's commandments, we might go commit adultery, and then we get beside ourselves and say, well, the Lord ain't killed me yet, and he's not going to kill me then. We get beside ourselves. We get high-minded. We get proud. Well, the Lord is going to hold you accountable. He's going to keep you alive until that day. Maybe when the starvation comes and you can't feed yourself or your child, the Lord is going to make you feel that pain of not being able to eat. The Lord is going to make you feel that pain of not being able to drink because of your wickedness that you thought the Lord wasn't going to judge you for. Now the Lord is judging you for it. The Lord will not hold his tongue anymore concerning the wickedness of his children, especially those who are rebellious, because no one can say they do not know what the Lord requires of them to do. When a famine hits, when the food runs out, don't be in shock. Don't act like you never heard it before that it was going to happen. It's going to happen. And when it happens, you're going to be caught off guard. And when you're caught off guard, you're going to pray to the Lord, and he's going to laugh. Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. The flock of the Most High, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are the 12 tribes of Israel. We are the flock of the Lord. We are the sheep of the Lord. We're led as a flock of sheep to the slaughter. Well, how is it that we're led as a flock of sheep to the slaughter? Every American holiday is offered by a Roman or Greek god. That is thou shalt not bow down to any other gods, nor bow down to any idols. That is the first commandment in the Ten Commandments. And when we disobey that, when we partake in these American holidays, we commit idolatry. Now, a lot of people say, well, I'm celebrating these holidays with my family. We don't see each other. We have busy lives and we work too much. So, America tells you to commit idolatry. You can see your family. The Lord says, do not bow down to any other God but me. We are a sheep. We are the flock of sheep led astray. Meaning we just blindly follow what the white man tells us to do. The white man tells us to celebrate his holidays on specific days. And that's what we do. The holidays that we celebrate today, we celebrate the holidays because the white man told us to celebrate these holidays. Because your oppressor told you to celebrate these holidays. That is why you do it. And because you celebrate these holidays that your oppressor tells you to, you commit idolatry. And because you commit idolatry, and because you do not want to come to the understanding that the Lord requires of you to serve Him, that is how we are led as a flock of sheep to the slaughter. But the Lord will not suffer us to be in the land of Egypt anymore. A lot of us, we are a flock of sheep led to the slaughter. You celebrate the white man's holidays all year round, but yet you claim that you hate the white man. You celebrate the white man's holidays every year when he tells you to. He tells you to celebrate Easter, Thanksgiving, Father's Day, Mother's Day, Christmas on this day, which is so-called Christ's birthday. You say you hate the white man, but you celebrate every holiday on the day that he tell you to celebrate it. That don't seem like you hate him to me. It seems like you love him. But it seems like you got mixed emotions. One minute you claim you love God, and the next minute you claim you love him. Who will you love? Your oppressor or your power? 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, and verse 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that God shall bring upon it. Egypt, America shall be smitten. America shall be chopped down to the ground. A couple years back, we had gas, food, a lot of it. Now, gas is high, food is getting low, America is getting smitten down. Egypt is getting chopped down, little by little. Egypt is getting chopped down to the ground so much that these plagues, these viruses that's coming out, the Lord is putting the spirit on these vessels of dishonor to come up with these viruses to kill the rebellious of the nation of Israel. But ultimately, their devices is to take them out. But America, Egypt will be smitten, will be destroyed. Plagues will come. More plagues will come. Food shortage of water. And a lot of people that's laughing and giggling and walking by when the food shortage hits, they're going to die. A lot of people are not going to be prepared for what's to come. 15. For the sword in their destruction dwelleth not, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Now, so it said one race of people shall stand up against another race of people, and whatever they do, whatever violence they commit, whatever crime they do unto you, the power for them to do so is going to be in their head. If they want to commit crime, they can commit crime. The cops will not be able to stop it. There will be sedition, wickedness among men. The houses will be getting broken into. Families getting tied up. Food getting robbed. Because of the lack of food. A lot of families will die. A lot of families will get tied up. And their food will get taken from them. Verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. So, because of the lack of food, because of the food shortage, your neighbor not going to have compassion on you. Because of the food shortage. Because of the food shortage, your neighbor not going to have compassion on you. But he's going to kick open your door, tie you and your family up, take your food, and leave away. A lot of people, they are not going to be ready, but they're going to be caught up. They're going to be caught up on what's to come. Verse 22, my right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. So, the Lord will not spare the sinners. The sinner is one who breaks the Lord's commandments. I know that a lot of you think that you will not get judged by the Lord. That the Lord is just some invisible man in the sky that will not bring judgment. But all of the smiles and smirks the Lord will wipe off of the faces of those who are scared when the coming of Christ appears. When Christ appears, a black man from off the sky, a lot of you are going to be shaken with fear. A lot of you are not going to be able to move. And those who are rebellious, they're going to wish that they have not been rebellious. They're going to wish that they clung unto the Lord. Because once the food runs out, what will you do? Don't call on the Lord, but call on the God that you serve by celebrating these American holidays. Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 24. Woe to them that sin against, woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, says Yahweh. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power. Foul not my sanctuary. So the Lord is calling us. The Lord don't want to put the wicked to death. But if the wicked do not want to change, then he have no choice. The Lord knows those who disobey his commandments. The Lord knows those who are disobedient to him. The Lord will deliver them over to death. Second Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 22. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the others that escape the hunger shall destroy the sword. So a lot of people that live on this earth today, they will die for what? Because when there's a food shortage, a lot of people that's on earth, they will die because of the food shortage. A lot of people don't know how to hunt. If you was raised in a city, you do not know how to hunt for your food. If you don't know how to hunt for your food, you will die. A lot of people that live today that are disobedient unto the Lord by breaking his commandments, they will starve to death. They will be caught crawling on the ground, stomach touching their back, and their bodies will be food for the birds to eat. But those who do stock up on food, those who do beat the famine, those who escape the hunger of there being no more food, they will be put to death by the sword. They will be put to death by the sword.
All right.
Those who sin against the Lord, they will starve to death. They're going to starve to death. You got to worry about a lot of things when the food run out. You got to worry about people turning into cannibals. People trying to take your food away. If you got a bag and it's a famine and there's no more food in these stores, and if you got a bag and if you're walking by yourself, somebody gonna try and take your bag of food out your head. That is the times that we're going to be living in. Verse 23, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. So, when the food runs out of these stores, a lot of you guys as parents are not going to know how to get food to feed you. When the food runs out of the stores, a lot of people are not going to know what to do. They're not going to know where to look to, where to go. A lot of people will die from starvation, from not being able to eat. And those who die from the famine of not being able to eat, their bodies will be laying out in the middle of the street like dog shit. Just like a dog taking shit and a dog walk away, your body is gonna be like that dog shit that is in the street if you continue to break the commandments of the Lord. The way that dog just shitted on the road and walked off, you keep breaking the commandments of the Lord. Your stomach gonna touch your back. You're gonna crawl in the middle of the street. Now, your body gonna be like that dog shit. And the crows and the birds of the air gonna eat the flesh off of your body. Now, the sinners, those who disobey the commandments of the Lord, they're going to die in starvation. But guess what? Because of your body, because of your sinful nature, the Lord is going to cause you to starve to death, but your body is going to be meat for the crows and the birds of the air. Remember when the food runs out and he starves, when you're scared, petrified, not knowing what to do, remember the prophets of the Lord spoke. Verse 24, there shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. So there isn't going to be any more farmers. Why? A lot of people are going to die from starvation. Those who disobey the commandments of the Lord, they're going to be put to death and they're going to die. And their body is going to be laying in the middle of the street like dog shit. Just like that dog shit lay in the middle of the street. Those who starve to death, their body will be food for the crows and the birds of the air. Imagine a bird picking at your body while you're still alive. But you have no energy and no power to do anything because you're starving because of the lack of food. Can you imagine? You starving because there's no food. You're alive. And the bird start pecking at your body and you can't fight the bird off because you're too weak. Because you're too weak, you cannot fight the bird off. Now the bird is just picking at your body. You're alive. You're weak. Because there's no more food left. Shalom, we are the disciples of Yahweh Shai. We come out here day in and day out, teaching that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the original Jews of the Bible and preaching repentance unto the 12 tribes of Israel and to the heathens. You will be enslaved and put to death if you do not comply to the Lord's laws. With that being said, I say Shema Yasha Yahweh, Allah Yahweh. Allah Yahweh, Yahweh, that is, hero Israel, Yahweh, our power, Yahweh is one, Shalom.